Welcome back, Stingers. I'm here with another video responding to your comments that you decide to write under my videos. And you guys know I love doing this, so I had a comment that was posted like weeks ago, but I just didn't respond, but now we're going to. And I'm going to paraphrase because it's kind of choppy. So here is an individual. I had, past tense, a Scorpio sun guy have sex with me, and then afterwards he blocked me all over social media. I'm a Taurus with a Scorpio moon. I blocked him back because I don't want to deal with him if he unblocks me. So I don't know when you Tauruses are going to learn that Scorpios are not good for you. I just don't get it. And I know Taurus is like the sign of pleasure, like they're ruled by Venus, and they are our opposition who gives into all this pleasure, like sex, and like they go all the way. You know what I'm saying? They go all the way. They don't have that control that the Scorpion has. And so when they get sexually excited, which, you know, Taurus female, I mean, you probably were, you just say fuck it and you go all the way. There's no type of, okay, I'm not going to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Like the super ego didn't come in to save you. Okay, it didn't come in to save you. You know, I have an immense amount of control, especially talking about sex. Like, I'm not giving you, I don't want your skin shedding on mine. Like, when I was young, I was super, super careful with stuff like that, you know. And so, just to comment about this, you know, he got what he wanted, and he blocked you. He doesn't want to deal with you. Let's deal with the facts. A lot of times, you know, young women will come on my channel, and I don't have that young of an audience, you know. Very rarely do I have, like, teenagers coming in here. But a lot of these conversations sound like schoolgirls, because it's like some of you women, let me talk to the women first. Some of your vaginas get so tingly, like the hormones, and this is one of the great things about being 48 years old, you know? Some of you guys get so tingly that it just overpowers the brain. Like there's nothing going on up here. Everything's, oh, well, let me just go see what's going on. Why are you putting yourself in these scenarios? You see what I'm saying? Like, where's your protection? Where's your gate? Where's your guard? You know what I'm saying? Where is it? Where is it? You know, the CVS drugstore has the shampoo behind a cage with a key, yet a man can just have sex with you and then just discard you, just block you the next day, and you don't see you don't see that. A lot of you women, you don't see the issue with that, you know? And so, of course he blocked you. He got what he wanted. When you go to the store and you buy something, you got what you want. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason you'd go back to the store is if you run out and you want it again. But notice that you don't move into the store. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not committed to that store. Because if there's a store closer that has what you want, you'll go there too. Like, oh, I really don't know. I'm not a counselor. I don't know how to reach a lot of you young women with the brains. And I was young too, but I was more protective. I had gates. I had gates with alarms on it. And if I engaged in a situation, you guys have read my book, Dating Scorpio. I was very responsible and accountable. I wasn't like, well, why? My mind would be like, well, we're not married, we're not dating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before you even jump into that, like, this is the reality. This is the reality. I'm not in a committed relationship where we have both decided to be monogamous. This is a conversation that you need to have. A lot of you guys are like, I wonder if we're dating. Like, what do you fucking mean? Are you wondering? Like, ooh. Where's the conversation about it? And I want to tell you women this. If a man wants to only date you, honey, you're going to know it so fast. You're going to know it so fast. And I talk about that in Dating Scorpio as well, where I had it with the Scorpion, the same birthday, the guy that had my same birthday. Within months, he was like, I don't want to see anybody else. I don't want anybody else. I just want to be with you. We had this conversation on the subway going home. And I'm sure he would have said it sooner, but I guess he just, wanted to wait or whatever. And he wasn't out looking for other people. He wasn't out checking, okay? And so I don't understand when a lot of you young ladies get into my comment sections. And some of you are old. Some of you guys are 30, 40, 50, talking this shit like your children skipping down the street. If it wasn't discussed, honey, there's nothing for you to wonder. There isn't. Either you have an engagement ring, it's been discussed with your families, okay? With your pastor or whomever. Invitations are on the way. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's either serious or it's not. There's no middle. I don't have to wonder. I'm not, nope. That means the answer is no. If you sitting around wondering, the answer is no. The answer is no. It's just as simple as that. And I just don't understand how you don't get how simple that is. No, but it's confusing. Really? It's Where's your phone call then? How's being blocked feels? How is it confusing? It's either that person wants to commit, and men will do it fast, because I'm going to tell you something. They fall in love quicker than women. And they claim they're not emotional. Ooh, they are so emotional. Let you be in the presence of another man. They want, that's emotions, honey. That comes from here. That's not logic. Because logic would tell them, look, that ain't your girl. That ain't your wife. You have zero jurisdiction to say anything to anyone about anything. You have not filed with the court in New York City, honey, to do nothing. But they don't go with, they think they're being logical. They're emotional. They go nuts. A guy who wants you and he knows that there's other options, you so fabulous that you could take your energy somewhere else and people are just waiting for you. Oh, he's going to want you off the market as quick as possible. So all that lingering and shit, the blocking, that's somebody who's really waiting for the one he wants. He's like, okay, I'll deal with her for a second, but I really want that one, the one he can't get, the one he keep calling and, reserving the date a month in advance and all that. That's the one. So, yes, you're going to feel some pain for a while. Going on social media, bashing Scorpios or talking about Scorpios or talking about this guy, blocking him or whatever is not going to subdue the pain. The only way you're going to get over that is to build your self-worth, and then it doesn't matter anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? And if you go into my book, Dating Scorpio, which I take you through, 14 different relationships. Mind you, they're not sexual relationships. I mean, hold on a second. I think there was 3 in there that had to do with that. And if you read it, and for those of you who've read it, you see where my mentality was, okay? You see where it was. Even if, and there was only one I was just like, what? Excuse me? But I was so logical with it. I'm like, you're not dating this dude. Like, I have zero reason to be upset with him. Zero. Like, if nothing, you know what I'm saying? If nothing came of it. There was no discussion. Nobody came out and was like, oh, I just want to be with you, or how do you feel about that, or let's be exclusive. Like, there needs to be a clear-cut conversation about that, guys, okay? So, all this little stuff, when you come to my I'm confused with this Scorpio. No, you're not. Honey, you guys are very intelligent. You are not confused when somebody's not calling you back, when they have blocked your ass all over social media. That means no. I don't want you to watch my life. I don't want anything. When they've blocked you, okay? I have people blocked. And I have people in my request that's going to linger there, because they've been trying to request me for years, honey, for years, and I want nothing to do with them. If that doesn't get, like, if you can't get that, I really don't think you should be in any relationship right now. And that's for everyone else, you know. This goes for men too. If there is a woman, a Scorpio woman, if you're a Taurus, I know everything's tingling down there. And you're not going to use your brain. You're not going to use your brain. Your hormones are too powerful. And when your hormones get overpowered like that, when you're young, when you're old, you know better. Or should. But when you're young and your hormones are out of control, you will make up any excuse in the book. I've seen it. And this is how I know when people are like giddy and acting stupid. I can't, you know, when you guys, some of you have had one-on-one sessions with me, and you come in so ferociously and alive, and you're like, what do I do about this man? I'm like I can't even believe that you're an adult and you really you're sitting there asking me for something physical you can do to make someone like you. You know what I'm saying? And you're sitting there and you're sharing sexual energy. I don't know why, because it's not like they're committed to you, or that, you know what I'm saying? They're not committed in any way, but you're just giving your sexual energy out for free. And men tend to do that because it's more challenging for them to have sex than it is for women. A woman could just say they're available and like dudes will be lining up like, okay, sure. But for men, they gotta bamboozle, get people drunk, take it, like do all the hat, you know, tap dancing with the hat. Men have to go through a lot of things. They don't get sex readily like that. Even when they're married, they don't get it. They gotta sit there and like woo with their wife and argue like, and like it's a whole, you know, a whole production. And so I understand why you guys just give it away so freely, but you should not do that. You should not do it. It should be with somebody who is committed. And commitment means that it's been discussed. It's not, are we together or not? If there's a not, you're not together. Okay? It's not like, are we married or not? Oh, there's no questions. You got the marriage license, you got the certificate, you got wedding photos, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have proof. Okay? Are we together or not? Like, what is that, guys? Let me get out of here. Like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. I know I'll see you in the comment section. And this Taurus Scorpio thing is so corny. Like, I don't understand how y'all still falling for that. You know, there are some people who are in that combination. I've never been one of them. I don't even play that game. I don't, you know, I'm so secure in what I need in a relationship. I've chose someone who is superbly compatible. Superbly compatible. And I don't do this opposition shit. This, for what? For what? You know, I'm too old to get excited with back and forth. A lot of you young cats do. You love that, like, we fight, we're friends. That when you get old, that you're not chasing that. It's not exciting. Like drinking is not exciting. Getting drunk is not exciting. All the little kid things are not exciting to you. Like it's not a chase. And so I wouldn't even go for it. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't even risk it. I wouldn't even risk it. Anyway, go to ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com where you can get a master chart reading, and I can tell you why this was pointless. I would have broke this down for you. I'd be like, do not go that route. And I'm going to tell you why. And if you need to sit in a bucket of ice to cool yourself off, you know, that's what some of you need. When you get all tingly, fill your tub up with ice and just lay in that shit. Open your legs and just sit in the ice. And I promise you, in less than a minute, it'll go away and your head will be clear again. So when you get a chart reading, I'll break down who's right and I'll tell you why. I'll show you why. I'm not just making stuff up, okay? And I'll show you who to stay away from and why, okay? I don't care whether you get excited or tingly or any of that stuff. It's not worth it in the end. It's not worth it in the end. Okay, you guys gotta be more protective of your energy, especially your sexual energy. I don't even give people conversations, or I don't even give them my gaze anymore. Okay, at all. At all. Some guy was trying to flirt with me this morning. Some guy who drives a damn truck. Oh, please. I was like, if you don't get in your truck and get the hell up out of here. I was not even giving them my gaze. I wasn't hee like you see women and all that. No, nope. I leave all of that energy for the person I'm committed to. They get all the hee-hees and shit like that because they're committed. Okay, they're committed, signed and committed. Okay, and so I'll break all that down for you. We talk about career. I give you specific birth dates of individuals I know you will be compatible with for a fact. I give you a karmic matches, all that good stuff. You can get my audiobooks, paperback books, one-on-one session with me, and my pop-up shop for all my fabulous jewelry is mostly on sale, so get it now. All right, guys. Mwah.